Oh, I mean, it was a tough first inning, and not. I mean, I thought she had really good stuff the whole inning actually, but learned that the zone was tight right away. I think equally for both sides, to be honest. But I saw her dig in and get comfortable and say so what and just go to work. And it was tough to be a pitcher tonight, to be honest. And she really just. I mean, it's the true definition of bear down, and it's what we've been waiting for her to do, and just say so what to the home run and get to work and really understand that her offense was going to have her, and that's kind of the decision we made was tight zone, let's choose us, and let's go to work.
Then after you guys retake the lead, she was able to keep you guys in the game before you went on that explosive inning. I mean, just talk about how she was able to mix up pitches tonight.
Mixing up pitches and speeds was huge. I think trusting her defense was huge. I thought we made a lot of great plays. Taylor Beal was phenomenal to set us on fire offensively. So just, trusting that and that they were going to make plays. And, good hitters hit. So occasionally she's going to give up some singles here and there, a home run here and there, and just knowing that she can come back and get the next hitter. And I thought she did that tonight.
Down 4-0 early. Just talk about your thoughts on the offense, resiliency, and how they came back.
They're fighters, man. They're just fighters, and I think you've seen them get stronger and stronger throughout the year and just not care about deficits. And it's kind of college softball these days anyway. Just chipping away and going to work, and their goal was won an inning, and they were able to put some bigger numbers on the board. But when they come out like that on fire, they just spread the energy 1 through 9, and they didn't have any doubt that they were going to do it. It was just by how many.
Scooping came up big like 3 times during 3 different runs there. Just talk about how important she is to have her in the lineup doing what she does there.
Just so important. I mean, she's a presence, a force. I think all of our spirits get better when she's around and she's in the lineup on the field. And I was really proud of her tonight for hitting with 2 strikes, because usually she's not as comfortable in that situation, and she took hacks with 2 strikes and really just played the game and went to work and fouled a lot of good stuff off and took a lot of good takes to get to those positions, and she wanted those moments and she got them.
And when she first came back, it was like mostly singles and walks. It sounds like 5 extra base hits in the last, I think, 3 games. What's different about her as she's getting the extra base hits?
She's getting stronger. That's it. I think, her grip strength right away when she took the cast off wasn't there, and she was getting frustrated in batting practice, and every single day she gets stronger. It used to be harder to take some pitches because of the arm, but now you can see her strength is back. I think she felt really good when she hit her home run last weekend, just knowing that it was there and that she can make that happen.
It seemed like tonight a big part was passing the bat and drawing walks. Can you talk about the plate discipline tonight from your hitters?
Well, we knew the zone was going to work in our favor, so really just making sure that we got our pitches and they looked really good when we were going to put swings on things, and I think they did a great job. And ASU made some great plays, on some hard hit balls. Liv hit a hard hit ball that I thought was going to get through. They were just making good plays, so just being relentless at the plate really, and just saying so what, like let's keep putting good hacks on good pitches. And you're right, they did take their walks when necessary and some hit by pitches that really came into factor, but just proud of them for the way they competed with 2 strikes especially, and just not having they had a never say die attitude at the plate today.
And what's your message for them after this big comeback win and then going into tomorrow and facing UCLA?
Well, for us, I think it shows that if we take care of ourselves, then we can beat anybody. So really it's just carrying that momentum, but really having the same types of plans at the plate, being feisty, and they were relentless tonight, and I love that word for them, because they just kind of enforce their will on a team, and it's just cool to see that how much fight and fire they have within them, and just ready for them to bring it tomorrow.
You mentioned hit by pitches. Obviously there were a bunch tonight. Is there any concern, Dev being one of them, is there any major concern about those players?
No, she's made of steel. She'll be just fine. I think she was more angry that she didn't get to hit in that situation than anything else. But, I got her in a fine spot. So, we'll just go to work tomorrow. Bruise won't hurt her.
The biggest argument for having this team tournament was for letting a team get hot at the right moment. We've seen what you guys have done from last year's run. Just how big is that opportunity to be able to play kind of in single elimination and get an auto hit?
Well, it's a postseason feel, and you always want to see, I mean, as a coach, you want to see which of your players really relishes the moment, and every single one of them did tonight, and that's exciting to me. It's exciting for me now. It's exciting for me for their futures and all of it. And as long as we have games to play, we have opportunities, and they're really making the most of every single pitch right now, and that's what matters.
Anything else? All right.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for waiting.
All right. Whenever you guys are ready.
So, Deb, after that first inning, when they went up on you, Fleur, you bounced back in that second inning. What happened for you in that second one?
You know, as a pitcher, you just have to think that it's one bad pitch. It's not that it's, 4 runs scored on the board. It's that you have one bad pitch and it's the first inning and you have a lot of time to, use your offense and kind of let them get back in the game as well.
How much did it help knowing, yes, I gave up that homer, but I have 4 strikeouts to win against pitching well against this?
Literally, it's just one bad pitch. I know I had good movement after those 3 strikeouts. I'm like, you know what? If I just keep spinning the ball and doing my thing out there, I know my offense will come back and support me.
And Skaggs, you win Defensive Player of the Year, and then you go out and use your bat tonight too.
Yeah, that's one thing I've been kind of waiting for. I mean, those moments are what we play for, right? That's what, obviously, very proud of my defense, but the offense hasn't gone away either, and so that was one of my favorite moments here so far.
And what were you looking for? What kind of pitch was it?
Honestly, I went down 0-2, I think, right? I don't even remember. It's blurry right now. But, yeah, I went down in the count, and usually when I do, I don't like to change my swing. I'm not the type that just tries to put it in play. I still want to take the same swing at 0-2 that I would 0-0. So anything near the plate, I was swinging at it. And I also knew we were up by, 5 at the time, and bases loaded. We have nothing to lose if I take a hack. So that's what I was looking to do. I said, hey, if I put it in the gap right now, we might be able to win. And then that obviously happened. But, yeah, just anything near the zone, I was looking for it.
Carly, 5 RBIs tonight. What were you seeing at the plate today?
I was seeing the ball pretty well. I think after my first at bat, I really had to take a step back and take a breather and gather myself. But I was really just looking for anything to barrel up. So.
And then Devin, when you see Carly getting that, I think it was 3-run RBI double to get you guys tied 4-4. What's going through your head in the dugout?
Honestly, I was like, this other team better fear Carly and our offense because that's just one hitter, and we have a bunch of scary hitters, honestly, 1 through 9. So honestly, I knew after those 3 runs came across, I was like, as long as I do my part and hold these girls, I'll be able to have my offense come back in the game.
Allie, you talked about not being worried about where this team was at a couple games ago. How confident are you in this team heading into the game against UCLA tomorrow?
Extremely. I mean, we've seen with this team in the past that we can get hot at the right time, and I think that tonight just propels us straight into it. Yes, it's great to beat our rival, but UCLA, they're at the same level as ASU for us. We want to beat them just as bad, and being able to take tonight, obviously a playing game is not ideal, but being able to get an extra game under our belt and that type of game with that much momentum, it means a lot to our team, and that's just going to fuel us going into the rest of the weekend.
Carly, you touched on it. You came up big 3 times tonight at the plate. Do you kind of thrive in those pressure situations?
Yeah, I mean, I try my best, but honestly, tonight I feel like we had so much momentum from our defense that really carried us into the offense. And with bases loaded, I'm really just trying to put the ball in play. And I think that we just had a ton of momentum from defense, and I think we all felt that at the plate. So.
The throw, I think, from Taylor from right field. What did you guys have to say about that?
We get to see it every day at practice. So she's the most versatile player you'll ever see. So she'll go take ground balls at third, short, second, sometimes and first, and then she'll go take outfield throw. So every day we see it. She fields it like an infielder and has a rocket arm. So we get to see it every day. As soon as it was hit to her, I was like, there's no shot that anyone makes it off of her. But we see it every day, and that's just the preparation. That's how she takes reps every single day. That's how Izzy takes reps at the plate. That's what we get to see it all the time, and to actually get to see it work on the field, we fully expect it out of them.
How much was plate discipline talked about going into this game? Because you guys had a number of walks tonight.
I think, honestly, our team is very good about just see the ball that you want and hit it. And then once we started to, I think the first inning, in my opinion, we saw that the zone was pretty tight. At least what I saw on defense, I was like, okay, he's probably not going to be calling very much. And so right after we got those 3 outs, it was Kate got in the huddle and said, guys, use that as an advantage. If he's not calling stuff, don't give them anything else. So that's what I thought. And you can be extra picky if they aren't giving corners and stuff. So that's how I felt going into it.
Anything else for the players?
So you guys talked about it. UCLA is kind of on the same level of ASU in terms of rivalry. Tomorrow, probably the last game you guys play against UCLA in Hillenbrand. How much does that mean to you guys?
I think we really want it. I think this is something that we kind of want to get back, take back our house in a way. So I think it's the same mentality that we had tonight and just kind of like playing pitch by pitch, being the moment, and, taking our bats one at a bat at a time and, being able to go out there and do our thing. Don't worry about them.